always do. On the Music Relish Show. The Music Relish Show. The Music Relish Show.
Can I say it's like art?
You got a purty mouth.
Don't swing, don't swing! Swing!
Yeah.
Thank you. You owe me. You're a twink.
Twinkies.
Twinkie.
Yeah, this is the Music Relish Show, number 120, $1.20,
What $1.20?
with Lou and Mark and myself, Perry. Hey guys, hey Lou, hey Mark.
Hey Perry, how you doing?
What's happening? And
Is that Double Tap? Was that
no,
the
that
second
was
one?
that was Zombieland, the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep.
Those were
Great,
fast-moving zombies.
Yeah, great series of movies, I think. Anyway, you know.
How many were there?
There's so far two. Yeah.
Two.
If
Is-
there
is
was a
Woody
trilogy, I'd be up for it too. You know.
Me too.
Is
Me too.
Woody Harrelson in both?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so same with that kid,
Jesse
yeah.
Eisenberg.
And also Emma Stone, and name some girl named Breslin.
Yeah.
She was in Sunshine. She was in what was the one Sunshine where she was a little
Little
beauty
Miss
queen.
Sunshine.
Little Miss
Miss
Sunshine. That
Her.
girl is in. Yeah. Yep.
The movie where Alan Arkin had the famous, I'm doing heroin now.
Yeah.
I'm old.
We have a jam-packed show this week. Random relish topics, of course. Captain Beefheart is going to play Upon the Mile My. Music trivia, questions and answers. We're going to have a listen to and a look at unusual musical instruments. A couple of original versions of songs, and hopefully the Cowsills will play one of their hit songs, and lots of extra stuff. And if anything gets cut because of time, we'll do it next time. So that's pretty much it. Yep. Why don't we go to random, guys?
Yeah.
Mark, do you want to start with some random?
Yeah, my random's a little long, so I'd be happy to start with it. But
Sure.
the new Paul Weller came out. It seems like yesterday we were talking about his last album, 66. So he put out this album. It's called Find El Dorado. Sorry, not Finding. Find El Dorado. It's an album of covers. Normally, I'm not fond of albums of covers, but like his first album of covers, Studio 150, he covers mostly songs that you don't know. And he exposes us to songs and artists and songwriters.
Yeah.
And he has to have a deep connection to the songs. So that's the kind of covers album I like. The album was recorded at his studio again, Black Barn.
Yep.
And what's interesting about this is aside from one song, he doesn't play any guitar on it. The majority of the instruments are played by Steve Craddock, who has been in his band since Wildwood. And he's a multi-instrumentalist.
Yep.
Live, he usually just plays guitars. He plays the bass, drums, keyboards, percussion, so you're not, it's a very, very kind of a laid back affair. But very, I know I say it was a great album, but this is a excellent album. If you guys would like to hear some little tidbits from it, I'd love to turn you on to it.
Yeah,
but,
do you want to go through the titles for like what kind of covers are on the band, on the record?
Well, the first song, now I didn't know, there's one song that you will know, but I wanted to show you like the very first song that he on the album is called Handouts in the Rain, and it's a duet with Declan O'Rourke. You know him? He's from Ireland, obviously.
Sounds like an Irishman.
Yeah, and here's a little snippet of it.
I'd end up for a country
That's Declan singing.
taking handouts in the rain.
Very pastoral. Now, when a Paul Weller album starts out like that, I know I'm in for a treat. It's not starting on a big note, But it doesn't just have acoustic numbers. I mean, there is some songs with, little more. There's a song called Small Town Talk. Here's a little snippet.
It's all small town talk.
That's their cover.
Know how people are.
That's who did that? Bobby
You
Charles.
can't stand to see
Oh, you know that?
Yeah,
someone else do.
Sounds nice.
great song.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that song.
I
But
posted
there's-
it on my Facebook page last week.
Oh, you caught me.
No, I didn't.
I didn't check it out. The most famous song on the album is this.
Started a joke,
Yeah.
which started the whole world crying.
Interesting cover choice.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, he said he didn't hear that song until the second Jam album. So it's not like when it came out in the 60s, he was buying records already, but he didn't know
Yeah,
about
you
it.
didn't buy that one. Yeah.
Yeah. He, of course, Noel Gallagher is back. He's on every album of his. And they do the
They're
title
buddies.
track.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
They've written together, yeah.
Yeah, and he just plays guitar. He doesn't sing or anything. But the semi-title track, because it's called El Dorado, this is it.
You're going nowhere. I'm sure you felt that way too. Don't the good times fly? You'll be a long time dead.
Nice song.
If life's for living.
Very nice.
Really
song.
nice song.
Yeah.
Perry, he covers a song that you know very well. I actually know it too, but it's
Old country song, White Line Fever. Yep.
he says it sounds like more on the
Down deep within my soul.
Burrito Brothers version than the.
Well, yeah, that's an.
He bought-
That's,
He mentions buying that album, the Flying Burritos Brothers album, which is kind of weird in England, right? You know?
Wasn't White Line Fever a movie with like Joe Don Baker or something, or Burt Reynolds?
Yeah.
White Line
yeah,
Fever.
they did that a lot. They named movies after songs.
Two-lane backdrop.
You know?
Blacktopper.
Yeah, there's a Freebird. There's a movie called Freebird. Oh, it's about Leonard Skinner. Oh, okay. He does this song called "When You Are a King," and he knew this when the single came out. But he was watching when King Charles was going to his coronation, and he's in that little gilded golden horse-drawn carriage with a tiny crown on his head, and he said the absurdity of it all reminded me of the song "When You Are a King." And the song itself, there's a really neat guitar sec. Like, just listen to this. I find these choice of notes really good for it.
When you are a king,
That 12-string guitar.
Dun, dun.
Tanya should have
I could just see King Charles just going through Misty, and you hear
That's
that riff.
Sounded pretty Beatlesque.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounded like could have been a magical mystery tour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's a song called, there was a TV show in England called Budgie, and it was about a guy that was a singer, and Paul Weller watched it, and there's a song in it that was called Nobody's Fool that was actually written by Ray Davies. I didn't know about the song, and it was evidently quite a hit in England, and it's typical Ray Davies, but here's a little snippet of that.
I'm nobody's shelter, I'm nobody's lover, I'm nobody's cover, and nobody's friend.
Now, I don't know what the original was like. He might have rearranged it, but it's a very good song.
Well, it probably had piano like that too, right?
yeah,
Like,
being Ray Davies, yeah.
What was the band name? Budgie?
It was a TV show.
Oh,
It was
TV.
about
I'm
a
not thinking of a
fictional
band.
character.
There was a band Budgie too, right? That was the
Yeah.
Van Halen like Budgie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But then the
Budgie
last
Bird.
song is probably the most interesting in a way because he has Robert Plant on it with him. And I'll play two snippets. This one, you're going to hear a harmonica player, and it's Robert Plant. Harmonica, obvious.
I feel so fine,
Oh, no, this is the chorus.
so fine.
plodding old style blues folky
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, you may have played that a couple of weeks ago, and Lou said, that doesn't sound like Robert Plant. And you said, well, no, that's Paul Weller singing.
Oh no, I was playing Lordy Mama, the first song released from it. But then when what I like about it is they did it in one evening. He came to the studio, and he can hear when a singer uses his harmonica mic to sing, his voice is distorted.
Mm-hmm.
So you could hear that when Robert Plant starts to sing, he was it's one take to me.
See me now, you think I'm happy. You sure don't know my mind.
Sounds like he's singing through a harmonica microphone. You know?
Yeah. You see me crying. I'm laughing just to keep from crying.
However old Robert Plant is, he sounds great. You know?
He uses his voice well.
He knows how to use it.
Right. He's not going to sing rock and roll anymore up there in that register, right?
Yeah. But I have a newfound respect for Steve Craddock, and I always liked the way he fit in with the band. I have a bunch of DVDs. Mm-hmm. He's an excellent musician, but to know that he did all he did on this album, he's the big guy behind the scenes. They evidently have a close relationship because on his 30th birthday in 1999, Paul Weller gave him a Rickenbacker. That's a gift,
You gave him a Rickenbacker guitar.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Not a Chickenbacker, but a Rickenbacker.
Also, it's on Parlophone Records. I like that label.
Parlophone, the old English Beatle label. Yeah.
They want Parlophone. In England.
One more thing about this, the liner notes are fantastic, which goes back to the days of getting an album and having good liner notes. The guy that wrote it just goes through each paragraph is to one of the songs, so you learn.
I only wish that they would fold out and have it larger print.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But and the gate sleeve is just weird, wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like you were sick. And I coughed on the table or something.
Looks like Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 out of 5 for me.
What's it called?
Find El Dorado.
Find El Dorado by Paul Weller.
Paul Weller. Highly advised. Check it out.
Cool. Lou, have you got any random that you want to insert in here?
Yeah, I'll insert something.
Ba-dum-bum.
Here we go. I see. I set you up. See what I did there, Lou?
Yeah. Okay. If you're old enough, you remember or you know who Boyce and Hart were, the songwriting team
of the Monkees.
Some Monkees hits, a lot of hits. Well, Bobby Hart died.
They made records themselves.
Yeah. They had more. Like if you look at chart success, they had more chart success writing for other people. Well, Bobby Hart passed away on the 10th, and they go back to the late 50s, early 60s. They're a songwriting duo. Just some rundown of some things that they wrote that I didn't know they wrote, although we've spoken about them in the past, maybe in relation to the Monkees and things like that. But they wrote "Hurt So Bad" in 1961. That was a hit for Little Anthony and the Imperials.
Hurt So Bad. That one.
Yeah, they wrote that.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Remember Linda Ronstadt covered it.
Yep.
And they were both top 10 hits. So if the Temptations were the Temps, were the Imperials known as the Imps?
Yes.
Yes.
The Impies.
I think Little Anthony was rather impish, wasn't he? There should have been Little Anthony and the Imps. They also wrote
the Hemptation.
Boyce and Hart also wrote "Come a Little Bit Closer" for Jay and the Americans.
Come a little bit closer. Wow, they were hit makers. Man.
Yeah, they were hit. Yeah, I thought they were more like the bubblegummy type stuff, but some of the stuff was pretty soulful actually.
Cool.
Do you know who the drummer is on "Come a Little Bit Closer"? We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr. Blaine.
We can guess who it is.
We can guess who it is. HB. Okay, so they also wrote the Monkees theme. So he said that they were asked to they were given the concept before the TV show was cast. So they actually, they said they didn't want it to be too Beatlesque. They didn't want to make it like a ripoff, but they wanted it to sound kind of garagey. But they mentioned on the Monkees theme they wanted that Dave Clark drum fill before catch me if you can.
Yeah.
And so they wrote the Monkees theme. They also wrote "Last Train to Clarksville," which was a #1 for the Monkees. And they wrote "Valerie." Valerie's a great song.
Valor's a great. That was one of my favorite Monkey songs. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that is Louis Shelton on the beginning, isn't it?
That is Louis Shelton doing all that Spanish style guitar and all that. Yeah. Yep.
So they also mentioned they didn't use too many Wrecking Crew musicians. Sometimes they did, but Louis Shelton was in a Wrecking Crew, but he wasn't like Tommy Tedesco or Al Casey or anything. He was in there, but not
Yeah, he
Bill
was
Pittman.
later Wrecking Crew, if you would call
Yeah,
it
or
that.
someone who
Yep.
like, had, wasn't in the mix like as much as the other guys were.
Yeah.
But otherwise, these other musicians. So I mean, Hal Blaine might have did a Monkey session here, but mostly they did not use Wrecking Crew musicians, which is pretty cool. They said they wanted to have more of a kind of a garage sound. They also wrote. Do you know what the real the pre-title of "I'm Not Your Stepping Stone" is?
No.
It's "I Want to Be Free," and in quotations, "I'm Not Your Stepping Stone."
Could be my theme.
What's that?
That could be my theme.
Well, that was the B-side to "I'm a Believer."
Well, the Monkees actually recorded that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they didn't record it first. The Liverpool Five recorded it first, and Paul Revere and the Raiders did it also.
Yeah, I remember we went through that in the past. In the past, about on the original version things or something like that.
Right.
But what was the second one you said?
The Liverpool Five.
I'm not your No, I mean I Want to Be Free. The Monkees recorded "I Want to Be Free" also.
Yeah, but that's the same
The
song.
Kinks.
It's okay. It's got that.
When they wrote it, it's "I want to be free" in quotations. "I'm not your stepping stone."
Got it.
Or your stepping stone. They also wrote a song called "Words" that was covered by the Leaves. The Leaves did early version of "Hey Joe."
Maybe the original version of "Hey Joe."
And I don't know if we could play a Monkees tune and get away with it.
Sure, we did. I played one last week, a B-side.
What are you looking for,
right?
It's called "Words" by the Monkees, but it's not the Bee Gees. It's only words.
Speaking of that, have you ever heard of Robin Gibb sing "Oh Darling, If You Leave Me"?
No,
it's out there in the world. It's out there on the web, man. Robin Gibb singing "Oh Darling."
Interesting.
So you're looking for Boyce and Hart now, or the Monkees?
No, it's the Monkees' "Words."
I got it here.
It's funny because I don't remember the song, but when I heard it back, I'm like, I remember it. It's a good song.
I think I've heard it a few times.
Well, here we go. I'll play a little snippet of it.
Cool.
All right.
You had to get your kicks out of trying to steal
I
it.
think that's Peter Tork.
Psychedelic.
I'm standing.
Sounds like good production too.
Psychedelia, man.
It's a good song. Boyce and Hart.
I wonder who's playing drums on it.
It's some guy, Barry Levine or something like that. It's not Hal Blaine. It wasn't me. This is weird. They wrote the theme to Days of Our Lives.
Wow.
What do you mean, the soap opera thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like sands through the hourglass.
Boy, nothing like the
So are
residuals
Days
on
of
that.
Our Lives. Yeah, really.
Wow.
Every day it's being played.
That was
If they
played on the
maintain
radio
the rights
probably.
to it, yeah. It's probably Universal Music Group that gets the money for that now.
Everything. So Bobby Hart was nominated for an Oscar. This is a co-write with another songwriter. It's from Tender Mercies, a song called "Over You."
Oh, great movie. Love that movie. Bobby Duvall.
Bobby Duvall, yeah.
Won an Oscar,
nominated.
I believe, too.
I think he won one, yeah. But music was nominated, but did not win. But still,
Yeah.
Boyce and Hart had one big hit of their own in 1967 called "I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight." It was a number 8.
I wonder what you're doing tonight. Yeah, heard it many times. Yep.
Let's see. So Tommy Boyce. Hey, Tommy Boy.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Now, Tommy Boyce, before the Boyce and Hart songwriting partnership, in 1950, where do I go? In 1959, I think he wrote a song for Fats Domino. It was a hit called "Be My Guest," number 8, and he co-wrote with Lee Curtis this one, "Pretty Little Angel Eyes." Pretty Little Angel Eyes. So he co-wrote that, man. That's pretty impressive stuff. I thought they had a couple things. They did some TV shows too, didn't they? They were on TV shows. They acted as a duo.
Yeah, well, I guess when you grow up in California,
Yeah, but didn't they do any Partridge Family stuff? I didn't see
no,
anything.
but interesting. They just did a Zeitgeist thing,
What
bro.
we got?
We'll later on. We'll come back around to it.
Cool.
All right. Yep.
All right. So let's see. I think that might be it for the Boyce and Hart. Let me see here. Yeah, that's it. But interesting
Cool.
career. And
Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart. One of them just left us, huh? It's, who was it? Boyce or Hart?
Bobby Hart.
Bobby
Tommy
Hart,
Boyce
yeah.
died in '94.
Wow. Well, I got a random thing here. It's this really surprised me when I found out who did the cover. But it was like, this is how you destroy a career. The Pretty Power Rocker by Cameron Crowe.
He's
Cameron
shirtless.
Crowe, you helped destroy Peter Frampton's fucking career.
That's what it's.
With the- yeah.
Oh man. Oh,
Okay, I'm going to
man.
recreate that cover right now. Ready, guys? No.
The Pretty Power Rocker.
Let's do the
And,
hands.
It was
Yeah.
like a triumvirate of mistakes that helped,
Yeah.
kill his
Sergeant-
career.
What,
Sergeant Pepper
what year
didn't
was
help
that,
either.
Perry? Was that around the time of I Mean
That was-
You?
No,
You're me.
well, probably late
I'm in
70s. Let's say that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, so Frampton Comes Alive was what 76.
76, yeah.
So it's
77, I'm sure.
between.
Yeah.
It's between. Well, you had I'm in You, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I couldn't wait to get it. Yeah.
You couldn't get the rap off fast
I couldn't
enough.
wait to get that thing. Yeah.
I'm in you, Peter. I'm in you.
I'm in You.
All right, here. Let's just do this and.
I know those guys.
It's Mike Love.
Now here comes the Dave Gilmour guitar part. Mark, listen to this. Let me know what you think.
I'm dying.
Now,
Oh my God. No.
and let me fast forward.
Does that carry Livgren on
Well,
vocals?
listen, it
He
gets-
also
it
looks like
gets-
him, too.
Here we go.
Well, they got that okay.
All I can say is, just because you have the nerve to get up and do it doesn't mean you should be getting up there and doing it. You know, somebody has to say, "This is gosh awful, man." You know?
No, I think they're probably saying like, "Do we nail that one, man? We
Yeah,
crushed
yeah.
it."
But it was like, was it one person? Was it the guitar player goes, "I know how to play." What's the name of that song? Comfortably
Comfortably
Numb.
Numb.
I know how to
Yeah.
play Comfortably Numb. All right, let's do it. And it's like the drummer. The drummer he was there, but like nobody knew. Maybe the bass player is the one who knew the boom, 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 comfortably.
He was
numb.
trying to get.
I couldn't
the
hear
bass
the
sound.
drums. Like I couldn't hear the drums. You know,
Right?
maybe-
Nobody knew how to play the darn song, man. You know?
I think the drums are the easiest thing to play on that song too. Just groover, real. I mean, it's
Very,
Pink.
very,
They,
yeah,
they rarely play
yeah.
fast Pink Floyd, so that was funny.
Oh wait, Mark,
Yeah.
Lou, Mark had requested that I show this. So
Yeah. What did I call
That's
it?
a lot of
Perry?
man boobs.
I
There.
forgot what you called it. Well,
Oh,
tell
it
me
said
what
should
you
be-
call it. What do you call it?
It should be that album should be called Sweet Cherry Nipples.
Oh God.
Oh,
Well, that's
gosh.
on the list of the top 10 worst albums. Or maybe
But look
sometime-
at the guy. Look at the guy over. And look, of course, John Hall has to be looking away because I mean, think
Well,
about
he's
this.
saying.
No,
But look
no,
at the
running
guy
for office.
over his right shoulder. I mean,
Hello. Actually, I think John Hall, if you look at the way he's looking at the guy on his far
Yeah,
left, he's doing the
yeah.
thing at the urinal. He's like, he's checking the guy out. Like, hey there, buddy. I'm just gonna say this. That was also listed. Some people said this one of the top 10 gayest record covers.
we did that. We did bad album covers in the past, and that was one of them.
That-
you
yeah.
know.
That's up there
Kevin-
with the Ambrosia one too. That
All
was
right,
pretty bad.
I have one more random
and
thing.
Kevin
Let me
Kevin
know
Rowlands solo record.
let me
I
know
got a random too.
what
when
you
you're
guys
done.
think. I think
I got
this is a
trivia.
Ukrainian lady, right? And let me know what you think if she's really playing this or not, because she keeps doing this like Susanna Hoffs thing, looking at the camera. So let me know if you think she's really playing this.
Doesn't look like it. Oh.
And watch the right hand too.
Looks a little fake.
Like I would think I'd be looking at the neck.
Unless she knows
that
it
good.
so well by memory, she doesn't have to.
And there's only 3 strings.
The right hand looks weird.
AI.
Yeah, it looks out of sync sometimes, but there you go. Is that the Susanna
Wait a
Hoffs
second.
one?
I see
Walk
something
like
weird.
See what I mean? Well, let's almost over. What do you think, Mark?
Does her head look a little too big for that body?
What, you think it's fake arms like somebody else?
The head looks
Well,
a little big
think
for the
someone else
body.
might be. There's something in the video looks weird. Like her right hand sometimes looked like it wasn't doing. With the left hand,
I agree.
But then
which
sometimes
is why
it
I
did.
did this, because I was suspect.
Yeah, where's she from? Ukraine. Yeah.
I think this is Ukraine. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a Ukrainian version of Tusk.
But the point is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like maybe she recorded it digitally and then just mimed it for the cameras. I don't know. You know,
it looked like her hand. It looked like everything was moving in sync pretty well with the music. It's just that her body looks kind of weird.
All right, let's see a little more.
That head looks like it's
strumming
planted
behind
on there. It's beautiful.
So I assume there's a band in the park playing, right?
Yeah.
But obviously it's her YouTube page or her Instagram or her TikTok or, whatever it is. You know?
She might have added effects to smooth out her skin. You can do that. She might have done that, and that's what makes it look a little strange.
No, that's what I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying about her
the music,
playing the actual song there in the park.
It looked pretty good to me because that's not something you could perfectly mime. I don't think.
Recorded on. I mean, it looked like the coordination, like her left hand looked more in sync than the right hand did. But I mean, what kind of recording? Like, where was the band playing that far away? Because you could hear strumming. So there was probably a live. There's probably a ton of equipment. There's probably a ton of equipment off camera we don't even see. Live feeds.
Maybe.
And woofers.
But it was a nice. I don't know what kind of instrument that is with 3 strings.
Looks like a ballast set or something.
Yeah.
So,
listen.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, I got one more thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to tell you is Led Zeppelin have a new release out. Actually, have a CD out, and I ordered it because I'm a sucker. It's called Live EP. It's 4 tracks, 2 from their Earl's Court show, which is one of their most well-known bootlegs, and 2 from the Nebworth show. All I can say is I hope we might see these whole concerts being released. This is generating interest.
But to me, live recordings are like drum solos, man. I don't like live recordings at all.
Really?
I hear you. I hear.
I understand, but sometimes the energy, those 2 performances had a lot of energy, especially Nebworth,
Yes, yesterday I got to work and I had one of the classic rock channel. As soon as I pulled in, it was the live version of Highway Star from Made in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I sat and listened to it.
Now that's one song that's better to me live.
I like the studio version better. All the way.
I've been reading about Captain Beefheart since I was a kid in Cream Magazine, all those magazines. And I never really, learned much about him. I saw a documentary I found it on YouTube. It was called Captain Beefheart, 1997, the artist formerly known as Captain Beefheart. It was really, really good. And apparently the BBC has a Captain Beefheart documentary out there on YouTube also, which I didn't see. But so that British show, Old Grey Whistle Test.
Yep.
In 1974, Captain Beefheart performed on that show. And
interesting.
Let's see what happens here.
Song from the new album, Unconditionally Guaranteed. This is Upon the My Oh My.
Tom Waits cites him as an influence. Which will not surprise you. What do you think, Lou Hammond organ?
Turquoise jewelry.
The wind blew low, the wind blew high.
Yeah. I like this guy now. Look at that Rick 4001. Yeah. So we have more. It's got
cool.
I like that.
Big drum set.
Yeah. Looks like your set, Lou.
It does.
Mark, look at that. Mini humbuckers.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I never heard of mini humbuckers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I see so there's a telly back there,
Cool.
too.
Yeah, he's got 2 guitar players, but
Yeah.
the guy with the Les Paul with the mini humbuckers takes the solo.
Okay. So, do you know what the deal with mini humbuckers is? Like, what are they?
No,
like
they're just mini humbuckers.
why would they have mini, you know?
Well, it could be a custom. It's Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah.
You know, it may say Gibson Les Paul and custom on the cover where the truss rod is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, could be a deluxe, could be a custom,
Right.
right?
Well, he's like a musicologist kind of guy. You know, it's like that might be like a rock and blues thing, but that's not his whole sound. You know.
Well, apparently the
Like Zappa,
documentary
he
explains a lot. He did have a Zappa connection, Lou. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Which is
He
what
lived
Mark
in the
likes
I think
about
he lived
him.
in the Southwest a lot. I think that was like New Mexico, Arizona,
He lived in the Mojave Desert.
in the Mojave, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah. Well, I think I read some probably Rolling Stone article way back though. Like he lived in like this old trailer out there and like this.
He did. He absolutely did. Yeah. Well,
Just and
I'll show
painted
the
and,
doc.
you know.
I'll show the title of the doc again, but I think the guitar solo is coming up. Yeah. The other guy's playing some sort of SG looking thing.
Yeah.
Good dynamics.
Yeah.
See, it says Les Paul custom, doesn't it? Yeah, that's how he got the mini humbuckers. It's a custom. Yeah,
Wow. You know who played for him early on? Ry Cooder.
yeah. Ry Cooder. There's a
Yeah,
big Ry
yeah.
Cooder. Well, the documentary reveals that. Yep.
Yeah.
So what is Captain Beefheart's birth name?
It's like a Dutch name. Yeah, some sort of
Don Van Vliet.
Yeah. Yep. I think we got one
Glendale,
more.
California.
Captain Beefheart. He's the other red meat.
Oh, double kick.
Yeah. With pillows in them. With dog beds in them.
I can see Tom Waits liking this stuff. You know. Yeah. You can hear everything. Dynamically, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Beefheart.
that's good.
1974. Yep.
Can I just read you something real quick about
Sure.
owning a Trout Mask
Pretty cool.
replica?
He could put on television. You know, that's an eccentric stuff. That's not your usual Don Kirshner
Yeah.
rock concert or even
Yeah,
a Great Whistle
right,
Fest
yep.
in a ways.
Yeah.
Art.
So when they were recording the rehearsing Trout Mask replica, which a lot consider his peak, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the other albums
Great
better.
cover, too, by the way.
Oh yeah. So he said Van Vliet wanted the band to live the Trout Mask replica album, so they rehearsed for 8 months with everyone living in a 2-bedroom house. He implemented his vision by completely dominating his musicians artistically and emotionally. He would berate a musician continually, sometimes for days, until the musician collapsed in tears or in total submission. The guitarist said that his fingers were a bloody mess as a result of Beefheart's orders that he use heavy strings. It was cult-like and Manson-esque, according to
Well, he
the
wrote all
guitarist.
the music, not
Yeah,
unlike Frank Zappa.
Not
you know what I
unlike
mean?
Charlie
And,
Manson, too.
yeah.
Well, get this one. So with no money, because they were broke when they were doing this, they had to go shoplift for food. But The guitarist describes if he did not finish, the drummer said if he did not finish drum parts quickly enough, he was punched by band members, thrown into walls, kicked, and attacked with a sharpened broomstick.
Jesus.
Well,
that's
yeah.
I love it. It makes a new way to listen to that album.
Well, I'm
you know?
glad I caught up with Captain Beefheart 40 years after the fact.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
me too.
So,
Me
yep.
too. It took me a long time.
That was Prince before Prince.
Yeah.
Maybe. How about music trivia? Do you guys have any music trivia?
I do.
I'm sans trivia. I'm
I
sorry.
got some triv. I got some
Lou's
triv.
got some triv?
Yes. So today's
I heard
date
you
is
got some.
September 14th, right?
Yeah.
So.
My brother's birthday in Virginia. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, this is a question, and it's a multiple choice. What was the number one album on this day, September 14th, in 1975, 50 years ago? Album, was it A, Born to Run, which actually was just 50 years?
Mm-hmm.
Was it One of These Nights, The Eagles, Between the Lines, Janis Ian, or Red Octopus by the Jefferson Starship?
Dude, it could have been that dopey Red Octopus record. That's what I'm going to go with.
I'm going with that too.
Nope, it was Janis Ian. Between
wow.
the Lines.
Really? Well, you're
It
talking
has-
the single or the album? This is
The album. The album.
Wow.
It had that had at 17 recorded at 914.
Yeah.
914 Sound
Right,
Studios
okay.
in Blauvelt. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
We're Born to Run.
Funded by A&R. Phil
Yeah,
Ramone and his partner.
Right.
Yep.
It was what's his name? Brooks
Arthur. Yeah, yeah.
Brooks Arthur and Phil
yeah,
Ramone and two other people. So she recorded 3 albums at 914.
Yeah.
So for that period of time, and what I did know is I Born to Run, which the single was recorded at 914. I thought it was recorded in New York.
Yeah.
No, so
No,
he did the
lot of
single.
we covered that
Yeah.
when Mark did a 914 thing.
Yeah, so,
But
And the rest of the record he did at Power Station. And
yeah,
Right,
so
yeah.
his
Hit
new
Factory or
manager,
something.
his
Yeah.
new manager John Landau didn't like
Yeah.
914
Yeah.
Studios. Said it was too behind the times.
Right.
But if you listen to if you listen to the song, it sounds pretty good. But
That's one of the better. I think it's one of the best sounding. I think it's the clearest sounding song on
Yeah.
the record, really.
And
You
as
know, the
Mark
rest
said,
of it has
camped
that- I mean, it's
out in
got-
the parking lot, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Born to Run the only song recorded at 914?
yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's
Interesting.
And it took a long time. It took a really long time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but this was the number one album this week in 1970.
Really thought it would be Red Octopus. That was huge.
Wow, I got you guys. Okay. What was the number one song on the Billboard Hot 100 on the week of September 14th, 1975? Was it A, Best of My Love, The Eagles, B, Rhinestone Cowboy, Glenn Campbell, C, Love Will Keep Us Together, The Captain and Tennille, or Sister Golden Hair by America? Number one this
Rhinestone
week.
Cowboy.
What kind of radio station was it?
This was Billboard Hot 100.
Oh, the Hot
Mine's-
100.
Yeah, hot 100.
I'm going with
Probably the
Rhinestone.
friggin' Eagles.
And Mark, what did you say?
Rhinestone Cowboy.
Mark, you are correct.
Yeah, that was big.
You are correct,
They
sir.
were, they were correct. That
Give me
was
my money.
just this week. Yeah. So here's a little trivia fact that Rhinestone Cowboy was one of 6 songs released in 1975 that topped both the Billboard Hot 100 and the Hot Country singles charts.
Mm-hmm.
6
Crossover.
songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, crossovers. Yep. One was Before the Next Teardrop Falls by Freddie Fender.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Do you know it, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
And I'll be there before the next
Yep.
teardrop falls.
And if it brings you happiness.
Yep.
And another one was, hey, won't you play another Somebody
Silver
Does
Fox,
Somebody?
yeah.
No, that was B.J. Thomas.
Really? Hey,
Wasn't Charlie
won't you
Rich.
play?
Yeah.
And that's a great song. Yeah.
It is a great. So please pray. Yeah,
That was That was also a crossover hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Number one on both. John Denver's got 2. Can you name them?
Yeah, I think I may have covered those in a trivia thing in the past. In fact, I
Both
did.
the country
It was,
and the Billboard Hot 100.
Yeah, yeah. It was Take Me
Rocky
Home,
Mountain
Country
High?
Roads. No, it was Annie's Song, and I can't remember the other one.
Mark, want to take a
Rocky
stab?
Mountain High. Rocky Mountain High.
There's 2. That's one you name. Well, that's
That's one of them. Okay.
yeah. No. That's you name one. Name another one. You got there's 2.
Oh, Rocky Mountain High and
Take Me Home, Country Roads.
yeah, Country Roads.
No, thank God I'm a country boy.
Perry, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Which he didn't write. One of the guys in his band wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
And although that is Hal Blaine ended up playing with John Denver, he's not on that number one. And the other one is I'm Sorry Calypso.
I don't know that one.
Calypso. That one? Yeah. Yodeling, yeah.
But not in the gully. Anyway, and here's the other one. The number 6 song is Convoy by C.W. McCall.
Yeah. I like
novelty
it
song.
we got a trucking company. It was real like we got a fucking convoy. You know?
Oh, God. Well, now, his name was C.W. McCall. Shouldn't have been C.B. McCall.
No, Country
So, yeah.
Western McCall. CW.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my trivia.
Crossover. All right, I've got a trivia question. Let's see. This one is, I don't know. It's a Frankie Valli thing, Lou. I'm not making fun of it or anything. It's just, who wrote this really lame-ass song?
I'm not a fan of that.
The Gibbs. Barry
No,
Gibb.
wait. Grease is the word.
Barry Gibb or Andy Gibb or both.
It was Barry Gibb.
Barry Gibb, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know. He wrote this? He wrote Grease.
Barry Gibb wrote it, yeah. Yep.
Now, that's
Wow.
the same time he was influencing Stephen Stills, as we discussed last week. He was, you know.
All right, here's
I
another.
thought Grease would have been written by some like producer, like Giorgio Moroder or something.
Here's a follow-up Grease question. Who played lead guitar? Who played lead guitar on the track "Grease" by Frankie Valli? Not solo. It didn't have a solo. It was just it had a rhythm guitar player
Those
and a
licks.
lead guitar player. Right. That's the lead guitar player.
So this
Who
is
do you think
19
played
this
that
is-
guitar?
This is 1978.
Yeah, okay.
So we need a
I think
hint.
Lukather's too young. He did some sessions, but not
Yeah.
that many.
Is it Louis Shelton?
Well, it's Peter Frampton.
Oh, wow. No.
The pretty boy pop star?
It was Frampton. Yeah. The
Holy shit.
Wow.
yeah. Yep.
Wow.
God, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Of all things. Well, that's pretty cool.
All right, here's another trivia question. What is the first song on the first Guns N' Roses album, Appetite for Destruction?
Welcome to the jungle.
Really? Okay. Lou,
Maybe
any
wrong.
idea?
Welcome to Der Bingle.
Welcome to Der Bingle. Wow. I like the guitar playing, you know.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I like everything except Axel.
I like it. Yeah, it's all pretty good except for him. Yeah.
They were a good rock and roll band. I just can't stand him.
Crapatite for Destruction.
That album was a breath of fresh air because Aerosmith were already getting into the pop stuff, and so like they sounded like a throwback.
They weren't
It was
a
good,
hair
you
band.
know?
Well, the good
It
thing is
wasn't
that
a
they
hair band.
blew away all that L.A.,
Yeah.
you know, hair metal, whatever
Faster
it's called.
Pussycat.
You know
Don't
what
you
I mean?
start again now. I like that hair metal. You
And
know
Cin-
that, don't
Cinder
you?
Fella.
That's well, good for you.
Actually, they didn't. They kind of were on the
Hanoi
hair
rocks.
metal scene, but they didn't go with the grunge. That's for sure. They stayed away from that. It was
Yeah.
They're not unlike the Black Crowes in a lot of ways. You know, they're
Yeah.
rock starish, but you know they were more authentic. I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah,
just-
yeah.
I've got another. 1976. 1976 Grammy Awards, Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Feelings, Morris Albert, Nothing More Than Fear. Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. Paul Simon, Still Crazy After All These Years. Neil Sedaka, Bad, Bad Blood. And Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy.
From the end
Which
of the
of
world to
these
your
songs was awarded Best Male Pop Vocal Performance?
I'm going with Ryman Simon, Paul Simon.
I'm going with Feelings.
Morris Albert, Nothing More Than Feelings.
Was it really Morris Levy?
Bo, 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 bo.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand the electric piano, man.
Yeah.
That was
He
his
won a
time.
Grammy, right?
He wrote a song. It got a Grammy.
Yeah.
The drumming
I
is
got
great
one
though
more.
because of the Steve Gadd.
Steve Dadgad. He named after the guitar tuning, right? Steve Dadgad.
The best drummer on 1 Million Ways to
G-A-D-D.
Die Your Lover, or something like that.
All right, I've got one more trivia question. Who was the producer on the Beau Brummel song "Laugh Laugh"? And this person also produced their first 2 albums.
Laugh, laugh, don't I cry.
What year?
Bones How.
Lou, 66 maybe.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
66, 67.
Yeah.
Were they American? They were American.
They're
weren't
American. They were like from the Bay Area, I think. You know.
I'm going English. I'm going to say Mickey Most. I don't know why, but
Okay, Lou,
Bones
any
Howe.
Bones Howe.
I think I'm wrong.
All right, let's see. Sylvester Stewart,
Really?
Sly Stone, yeah.
No kidding.
Sylvester Stallone.
He produced their first 2 albums.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone produced their
Sly
first.
Stone, Sylvester Stewart.
I'll give you a hit record you won't believe. Oh, that's pretty cool. So that
Yeah.
yes, that's about 66.
He produced their first 2 albums. Yeah,
I didn't know he did that before he.
Bob
was
Rummel,
this-
they had some, that's an interesting band. They had some good hits, but they did like a
Really?
country rock album in the late 60s. It's really good.
cool.
And they were on the Flintstones. They were the Beau Brummel Stones, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Yep. So I figured we'd have a listen to or look at some unusual musical instruments. And I guess I'm using the word unusual because we don't see them all the time or hear of them all the time. Maybe in orchestral settings you do, but we don't.
Does this mean
So-
you're going to whip out your organ, Perry?
A piccolo flute.
Nice sound.
He's calling centaurs and
He's
forest
also on the
newts.
front lines of the invading army.
Really?
That's interesting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
I wish I could read music. Bass
A
flute.
bass flute. A bass
I
flute.
see this. I see
Lou.
the
You see that every
minister-
Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah, every Sunday. Yeah.
It
What
sounds
do you mean?
so
Well,
nice.
What do you mean?
It's-
Somebody in the band that you play with?
Reverend Susie Shadle is senior minister. She's a musician, but she
plays a bass flute.
She plays a bass flute, and David, our musical director, plays like these esoteric keyboard things. It's really pretty. It's a
Oh,
beautiful
it sounds
instrument.
beautiful when she plays it, and this sounds
Yeah,
nice.
it does.
That's interesting. Subcontra bass flute. Look at that thing.
What the hell?
Oh, it's
That was
Ian
me in the
Anderson.
background going, whoa.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Piccolo clarinet and a contrabass clarinet. 2 clarinets.
Here we're hearing the essence of classical
Wow.
music. The point, counterpoint.
Yeah. You don't see those instruments every day. You know what I mean?
No. It's so low.
That's why I like classical music.
It almost doesn't even sound like a musical note at one point.
All right, it's a
Bass saxophone.
sopranino saxophone
Sopranino.
and a bass saxophone. Is that the one? Is this the one that Kenny G played?
Maybe.
I think so.
Sure sounds like it.
And it's the bass, and it's played like a bass. You know what I mean? So you have to have that. You know,
Also like
whoever's
a tuba.
writing this, right? Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
Just
That's
like the other
quite
one, point,
interesting.
counterpoint.
Not
Yeah,
like the
interesting.
tuba.
Whoa! Look at this thing. Subcontra bass saxophone.
How do you
And I think-
carry that?
How do you blow air through that fucking thing?
Dude, I don't know, man,
mean,
but it
come
sounds
on.
like they're bringing in the sheaves.
Well, you know he doesn't have a Volkswagen Rabbit.
It kind of does.
Bringing in the sheaves.
It's like a ship's horn.
Bringing in the sheaves.
Giving me the heaves.
Penny Lane, the guy who did
piccolo
for Penny
trumpet.
Lane played this, a piccolo
Yes.
trumpet.
You can hear it.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like weird breath
Very
control.
English.
It's amazing. It does sound English.
Bass trumpet.
Kwang Vu plays one of them. Velvety. Velvety.
That was a bass trumpet. There's
Yeah.
only a couple of more, but piccolo French horn.
He still
and-
has his hand in the horn.
Getting
That's
that,
one thing about the French horn. Yeah, you put your hand inside it.
You could muff it, right?
You're actually
As opposed to using
fisting
the
the
cone,
thing.
yeah.
He's getting the Miles Davis sound.
And a sopranino clarinet.
I feel like wearing like leotards now. I feel like
Whoa. Contrabass French horn.
Jesus. Wow.
Sounds like Close
like a
Encounters of the Third Kind.
It's harder to hold than an ovation guitar.
Oh, what the heck is this thing?
New Orleans.
Oh, it's a piccolo trombone. Wow. Yep.
you can hardly see it.
One more, and
Yeah, don't breathe in too much.
I think this is a wind instrument, not a woodwind. This is a wind instrument. I think it's called an ocarina. Lou, I think we have the setting on our keyboards. Ocarina.
We do.
We do?
And that was the dance craze too.
I like this instrument a lot.
Yeah. I like the Santor.
This is a polyphonic ocarina.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Me too.
Very mellow. I wonder what the origin of that is. Almost sounds
Chinese, maybe?
Sounds Mediterranean to me.
Yeah?
Oh, ocarina. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, ocarina. Well, those are, I call them unusual musical instruments because we don't see them every day, but I really like that ocarina, the polyphonic ocarina at the end.
Hey, spell ocarina.
O-C-A.
Like it sounds. Ocarina. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's small ones. Some are ceramic.
Ooh, check it out.
They're instruments, but
And they can be very small too.
yeah. Well, those are regular ones, but the polyphonic ones are the bigger ones. And there's that one may have been like a baritone polyphonic ocarina.
It was invented by Giuseppe Donati.
Really?
I said it's on the
And where?
Mediterranean.
Poland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My internet's not working. Both the Maya and Aztecs produced versions of the ocarina, but it was the Aztecs who brought to Europe the song and dance that accompanied it.
Wow. Very cool.
I keep losing my network. Anyway,
There is a video out there called 9 Reasons Not to Get an Ocarina. I gotta watch that later.
Well, it's just a little instrument. I mean, you just blow into it and, cover up the holes and make some sounds. Any of us can do that and make a song out of it,
And for some reason, Yamaha decided to include it on our keyboards.
For some reason, yeah.
For some reason,
I'm going to revisit it again soon, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of original versions of songs. And
I got one too.
this is from 1961. It's a very famous song, but this is the original version with the, there's a, who had the guitar version? I can't think of it at the moment, but this is the original from 1961, saxophones.
I'm gonna go back out on the coast
The Rivieras.
where the
Riviera's
California
there.
girls are really the most. They walk on that walk.
They do horns
The
with the
Rivieras,
keyboard.
the Rivieras did the guitar-driven version
And
after
keyboard.
that. Yeah,
And
yeah.
like kind of like what do they call that? Vamp chords like Doug Somm and the St. Douglas Quintet did.
Yep. Now, this one was from 1959. Phil Phillips. Robert Plant had this record. Jimmy Page had this record.
Phil Phillips.
Phil Phillips. Many people had this record. This is the original version. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Covered by the Honey Drippers.
Right.
With Jimmy
But
Page.
you
on
know
guitar.
those guys had that 45. You know
yeah.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They bought it off some merchant seaman.
Yep.
Oh, Lou, that was disgusting.
In some public bathroom somewhere in Liverpool.
Ever hear of Rockin' Robin Roberts?
Ooh, Robin.
She was on Good Morning America.
1961, the original version of Louie Louie, and you can actually hear what he's saying. You can
Does he
actually
say-
hear the lyrics.
So he says boner in your hair.
He says, "Take a trip upon the sea," and take a boat.
Fine little girl, she waits for me.
Oh, yeah.
Me catch a ship across the sea. Me sail, me ship, I'm all alone.
Yeah.
Me never think I'll make it home. Hello.
That's the original. Yep.
They all did that. They all did that pose in the pictures. Not unlike Freddie and the Dreamers. A lot of bands leapt up in the air.
So
musically, it's a much better version than the Kingsman because the thing is,
you can understand the lyrics.
the drummer
yeah.
was trying to bail out halfway through the Kingsman version. I think
There is a guitar solo on that record too, and I'll try and link these things below. When the show gets loaded up, I'll try and link them in the down below in the. Anyway, the Avantis, the original, Dancing and a Prancing.
Keep on dancing and a prancing, doing the twist, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Come and shake it like that.
Yeah, nice drum.
This version's better.
Who did it? Who
I
did
like
it
this
later?
version better. I know who did the
Many
other version.
people have recorded that
Okay.
version.
Yeah, but
Somebody
there's
had a
that-
big
there's-
version with that.
There's that big well-known version.
Yeah, yep.
Hmm.
One more.
Shaky baby.
One more.
Heard
Heard it through the grapevine.
California.
Recorded by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles in 1966. They had it in the can, but it didn't get released till 68. But this is the first version of Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Fast.
Almost sounds like
I
a
like
demo.
Smokey. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a demo? That's a recording.
No,
man.
it sounds like if they say you the demo version of it, like yeah, it's good, but it's funny. After we all know the Marvin Gaye version.
Well,
And
there
as
was
I've told
there
you
was
many
there
times,
was a girl
that
in
damn
the
commercial
too back
ruined the
then.
song for
Frozen.
me.
Yeah.
Was it real? Okay.
Yeah.
The Gentrys did the other version that we know of Keep on Dancing.
The Gentrys, really?
The gentrified Gentrys.
Gentrification.
Let's keep the show moving. Go ahead. What
I
were you gonna
got,
say,
I got
Mark?
one for you.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. What have you
Willie
got?
Nelson-
An original...
So Willie Nelson, of course, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, one of his best
Right.
songs.
Yep.
The original recording was in 1946. It was written by Fred Rose. It was recorded by a guy named Elton Britt,
Oh.
who evidently had quite a career, and I've been listening to him. So,
Songwriter and music publisher Fred Rose. Yeah.
Hank Williams, right?
Yeah.
In the twilight glow, I see her.
Cool.
Looks like a Django Reinhardt in the background.
Crying in the rain. As we kiss
The good thing about those old recordings is that everybody was there live.
How romantic.
Everybody's playing, like the guitar players
Yeah.
he's playing there while
Because
there's a
there's a microphone.
Fred
there's
Rose
a couple-
is singing.
There's microphones.
Yes,
You know?
absolutely. Yep.
Unlike this shit today.
Yeah.
1946, were they still recording direct to disc, like the vinyl, or were they doing it to tape by then? I kind of think.
No, I think they were probably going straight to
Vinyl.
disc. Probably.
Yeah. Wow.
Right onto the plastic.
Boy,
Yeah.
you had to be really good because if you made a mistake, you wasted a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, really. I'll be right back.
Yeah, me too. Hang on. Mark, you're all by yourself. Mark, entertain yourself.
so I want to tell you guys some stories about Lou and Perry.
going
to the bathroom. Story about Lou involves yogurt, and the story about Perry involves an ear of corn. And the details of it, I don't know if I should get into it. But they'll be back soon enough. So we'll just leave it at that. Just remember, ear of corn when you see Perry. And I think I hear Perry coming back now. I will take up the time playing some music.
I knew we'd never meet again.
Life made her that way.
I kept the audience well entertained, regaling
Well,
them
you
with stories.
weren't playing that
We're not
song all
live.
that time we were gone, were you?
1 minute of it, yeah.
It's going to
no,
be
I
blocked.
told some
It's going to be
stories
trimmed
about,
out anyway.
Oh, stop it, Perry! I didn't do that. I just told him some stories about you guys.
Like what?
Oh, you'll hear. Really good stories.
But I don't
you
listen
know?
to the show, so just
I bet
tell
you
me.
mooned the
No,
camera.
you're doing me. I don't know.
Well, I got to tell you, Lou, you had mentioned before about the Partridge Family. The Cowsills were the original band that the Partridge. The Cowsills were offered the TV show about their band. You know, with the mothers
Right,
and this
right.
thing, and they turned it down. And of course, they created the producers created the Partridge Family, but it was modeled after the Cowsills.
Right.
Yep.
With Mama in the band, Mama Partridge.
Mama Partridge. So they're playing. This is them playing "The Wind, the Park," and the other things. The other thing on the Ed Sullivan Show. Now, Johnny Cowsill, the drummer, is playing live. Bill Cowsill, the leader, the singer, playing guitar, is playing live. The keyboard player may be playing. I don't think the bass player is playing, but you can see by the drum fills, like, yeah, he's really playing the drums. By the reason I chose the dress rehearsal in 1967 is because during the live show, the microphones cut out.
Oh, that sucks.
Apparently their father was sort of like a Murray Wilson type character.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It might have been belligerent in the control room, and you know what I mean?
They were messing with the Cowsills, or he pulled the plug?
I don't know, but this is 1967. The Cowsills playing "The Rain, the Park," and other things. And the symbol is the rain.
Where's
Got the
Danny?
little girl in the band.
I saw her sitting in the rain. Raindrops falling on her. She didn't seem to care. She sat there.
The little girl wasn't on the original recording.
Okay.
My God,
Watch
Danny
the drummer. The
Bonaducci-
drummer does some pretty good fills, man.
Danny Bonaducci definitely modeled his bass playing after that guy.
This ain't the Partridge Family, dude.
I know, but he copied him, his style.
Looks like he's playing.
Watch this fill. Oh, he's playing that dude.
He's playing.
And he's playing guitar. I don't see a cable on the bass, though. I think he's just miming it, you know?
That's what Bonaducci did, the whole, you know.
Yeah.
What about
They
the
watched
harp?
him.
Well, the thing is, they're playing it. So, in other words, Bill cues his brother on the drums, and he hits a cymbal. But on the original recording, they couldn't get the rain sounds that they wanted, so they got sizzling bacon in a pan. And that's on when you hear the recording of the
That's
Cowsills. It's sizzling bacon, creating rain. Now,
Kind of
here's
like
what I
Robin Williams
understand.
and Shakes the Clown. Fry the bacon. Fry the bacon.
And I understand that the Cowsills, all the boys, had this song recorded. And then MGM, the record company, said, well, let's get the mother in the band. So the mother added her vocal to the one we all heard on the radio after the song was already recorded. She punched it in. And as far as the little girl, Sue Cowsill, she wasn't on the original recording, but this TV show, she's there. I assume she's hitting the tambourine. I don't know how hot her microphone is, but let's see it.
Suddenly the sun broke. See the sun.
These two guys are playing, definitely.
Yeah. Kid, the drummer's young. He's playing.
Here comes another great fill. Look, let me check in with Mom, you know. There's no fill. I love that shit, man. Sounds great to me.
I can kind of hear what he's singing. It's a higher harmony.
Yeah.
I like how the drummer occasionally looks at his brother with a yeah. He's like happy. Like, yeah.
What was that?
The
He was
drummer,
twirling the
when he would
sticks in
do
the
a
beginning.
fill, he would look over and go, yeah. Like, he's really
Yeah.
enjoying himself.
What?
you know?
What? Johnny Cowsills was spinning his sticks.
Yeah.
You know who his wife is?
Who?
Vicky Peterson from the Bangles.
Oh,
They've been
that's
married
right,
for
that's
20-something years, right?
Sue Cowsills was married to another like rocker.
She was married to Peter Holzapfel. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Like Keith
I
Bartlett.
wonder how old the kid was there, the drummer. About 12?
He was a young kid.
Not even
yeah.
that.
He-
Not even that.
Yeah, maybe 13, 12 or no. I think you pretty much pinpointed it. Yeah, but talented though.
Yeah, no,
You know?
they had a good strong beat. Like, you can tell he was.
Yeah.
He was playing those fills. You know, you've seen like the Partridge Family. You've seen the kid. Was it Jeremy? What was his name?
I don't know. I don't.
But yeah, he wasn't doing it. Now the Cowsills didn't have like obnoxious little ginger kid.
Well, I was saying when I
No, it was a real
Bonaduce.
family.
They
It was
have
a
a
real
little
family.
Bonaduce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the first thing I said, I don't know if you heard me, is when I looked at that bassist, they definitely told Bonaducci to copy that the way he was doing it because he looked like him.
Yeah.
Like,
The kid was playing the McDanko
yeah.
on the Cowsills, right?
Do we
But
know
the
who
only thing
wrote? Did
Bonaducci would do this with his fingers all over the neck, like
Rick Danko.
yeah.
Right.
Did they write that song?
No, they did
Okay.
not. No.
You know what I hear? I'm actually once in a while on the radio is there a version of Hair. I'm just
Yeah.
a hairy. It's a great song.
Yeah, and
nighty
they had
night
a
night.
string of hits. You know, I mean, but I always liked that song. But it was sizzling bacon on the recording to you know emulate the rain. And
They put some reverb on it, and
yeah. Well, I've got a couple of extras. If you guys want to go into the couple of little extras, what do you got, Mark?
Just so you know,
it was on the menu when we started the show.
Yeah.
Artie Kornfeld wrote that song, by the way.
Artie Kornfeld, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the guy that started Woodstock, the original Woodstock. He was one
Yeah.
of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he was there. He was their their mentor in the beginning. Yep.
And they recorded at A&R Recording Studios.
Yeah, New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the Cowsills died after Katrina.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's get in some extra nonsense. How about that?
Okay. I'm a Guitar Center.
You didn't say you were going to show me, Perry.
Who let you in here? Oh, I'm here for my music lesson. My name is Larry.
Oh, yeah, your mom called ahead. Oh, yeah, so sit down, man. Show me what you can do, you know?
Oh, I've never played before. I don't.
Hey, no excuses. We all suck when we start.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait.
That does sound like Mark.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, you're incredible. Play, keep playing.
Wait.
Sweet Jesus, Marie, what are you, some kind of a guitar god?
Mills, you sound great.
It's not me, man, it's him. Play. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Beginning of grunge.
That's it. I quit. I thought I was good. Then I met you two. Then I met you.
Play, man, play.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, man. Mills Guitar Shop, yeah. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good news. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye. Hey, man, stop playing. Hey, ho, take it away from me. Oh, what's going on? Before you came here, your mother called and she said, like, you had only a few weeks to live and we should try to make you feel good. But I guess they just got the test results back and you're going to be okay, so we don't have to do that, Blackie.
Oh, cool.
Wait, she thought I was dying? How about the show tonight, man?
Gonna kick your commie-sized ass?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, hey, guys, what about my lesson?
Yeah, lesson 1. Never pick up a guitar ever again.
Well, yeah, but I can learn. I mean,
No, you can't. You suck, and you're wasting my time.
Bob Odenkirk.
I like when he was doing the hair thing.
Yeah.
Like I do before the show.
So that is parroting 80s guitar gunslingers.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah.
And guys, that's why I don't play in bands. That's why I stopped playing out.
Well, as someone who played in a band in the 80s, like especially like a hard rock band, I was always like, what's with the guitar players? Like, why are there? It was just the hired gun, the fastest gun in the West.
God, the guitar god.
Yeah. You had to be a guitar god.
Yeah,
you had to be like a deity on the guitar.
You couldn't. Feeling didn't matter. It was how many notes can you play?
Yeah, of course.
How many hammer-ons can you do? Yeah.
Well, Lou, I picked this extra one here because I know when you hear the Stephen Hawking voice, it freaks you out. That's why I chose it. So.
Our solar system. Trisha Takanawa has the story.
I'm standing here with Stephen Hawking, the first white man I've ever met who knows math better than me. Mr. Hawking, what does the discovery of this black hole mean to you and your research?
I am overjoyed. This is the crowning achievement of my career. It validates the work of a lifetime.
It certainly does. Back to you, Tom.
All right, we're clear. I'm telling you, man, this shtick is getting so old. That chair smells, dude.
Hey, Steve, surf's up.
All right. See ya, bitch.
Nothing is sacred.
I know that freaks you out, that Stephen Hawking
voice.
I've got one more extra
thing. The thing was, at least he could communicate, And
Stephen Hawking, me out.
What's that?
What creeped me out, there was some show on alien life, and they were talking about what Stephen Hawking said about alien life.
Yes.
So they're showing his face, not talking, they're just showing his face. And then you hear his voice going, if we discover alien life, they may come and do to us what the settlers did to North America.
Exactly.
And then they show like images of people marauding, and they put his face, people getting killed. It was really effective. I'm like,
he did say that it won't be necessarily like a close encounter, but they've depleted their resources.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is too, like if they can travel all that space and time, like they could have done something to save their planets, quote unquote. But you don't know.
He probably looks like Lauren Green and what's that? Battlestar Galactica. They're probably human.
Oh, yeah. No, what's that one show? It's called. But they're almost like not quite a form. There's about I forgot what it's called. Like, something crash lands on Earth, but it's almost like a gas. It's not like it's not the big headed alien with the big eyes. It's almost some kind of other form.
Yep.
Well, scientifically, they say the chances of another planet having the same gravity as us are.
Oh, come on.
So that creates a big head, like a huge head and a small body, or something.
No. Did you see recently there was something? I don't know if it was over Dubai or not, but there was one of those what they call it, unidentified aerial whatever is it, UAW or something.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
UAP.
Things were being fired at it like from a drone and were bouncing off the thing, and then it disappeared. But
wow,
this was like 4 years ago. This guy testified. He said that we have craft have crashed here that have non-human biological remains.
Yeah,
and we're just distracted from the real thing. I want the aliens.
Yeah.
Well, the government won't want you to know any of that because it'll undermine God.
Not necessarily.
No, I've heard that said. Though.
God, if there is a God, didn't just create the planet Earth and Homo sapiens.
Well, I've heard exactly what Perry just said.
Creator of a
God
universe.
created aliens too.
No. The whole universe, according to religion, it's not just limited to the planet Earth and our solar system.
If you're inclined to be religious and believe in God, alien existence can only affirm your belief in a God, that God created everything. So I don't know why but I've heard the same thing. They say, be the end of organized religion. Would it be? I don't know. I don't think it would be.
You're going to have like an intergalactic pope.
We're,
I mean,
we're
they could
never going
expand it.
anywhere intergalactic, never, ever happening, you know? I mean, what's our nearest, like, Alpha Centauri is the nearest, right? And then Proxima Centauri is 4.2 light years away. And with the way we can propel ourselves through space, it would take 100 years to get there. In other words, the 30-year-old captain will be dead by the time you're, halfway there.
It's like Planet of the Apes.
You know? Right.
Well,
so
the thing
in
is,
other words,
unless we're working on their technology, we're retrofitting or whatever.
We can't travel
reverse
near
engineering.
the speed of light.
Of course.
No.
Wait, we're trying to get to Mars. We're trying to get to Mars, which is weird enough.
That takes 2 years. I think.
2 years.
Did somebody
That
say
takes 2 years to
intergalactic?
Stop that.
All right.
Get out of here.
I have one more. Turn it off. I have one more. I have one more extra thing.
I love that.
Hopefully this won't get blocked by Lorne Michaels, Lou, but I like it.
Leave, Mr. Bunting. Right.
Oh, it's dead this time.
Was that Pete Davidson? Is that Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
Whoever directed that did a great job.
Well, the guy who wrote it was one of the cast members, and the guy who does the news, Colin Jost.
Yeah.
They wrote that sketch.
I never saw the movie, but that was funny enough.
Yeah, that was a spoof on Dead Poets Society with Robin Williams. Yep.
Well, that kind of fan. Have you ever stuck your hand up into one? I have.
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah. One time when back at the old place in Barnesville, Louis was like 5 or 6 at my computer. I had a rotating fan, and someone gave me a hanging, like it was a homemade Christmas present. It had like nuts and bolts. It was like this hardware Christmas ornament. And I went to shake a towel and hit the ornament and went up into the fanning, went blasting toward Louis. It hit the computer. He didn't get hit. It was like Pulp Fiction. It was hitting the screen around him like I could have killed my kid.
It's funny. Well, it wasn't as bloody as that.
No, Louis didn't get hit at all, but he turned around and goes, hello. But I was like,
Well,
anyway.
To any listeners out there, please consider subscribing to the Music Relish Show. We have a lot of fun, apparently, as you can hear and you can see, right?
We're intergalactic.
And you might learn something.
Well, anyway, let's go to the outro. So, Lou, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Mark, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mark will be your host next week.
Yeah, yep. And this is the Music Relish Show, episode 120, buck 20. So, see you around, man. We love you, don't we? Yep.
Yeah, we
See
do.
ya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Look at that hippie.
Thanks to our subs.
Oh, it's
Lou.
flown away. Yeah. Thanks, Veal.
Music Relish Show at gmail.com.
Hey, my band.
All right. What about the outfits, Mark? I mean, at
Leather
first
daddies.
I thought like these are silly, but like, hey, they're British, right?
That
he's
was
got
their
he's got handcuffs on. Rob Holford's got a handcuff.
Oh, does he? He really does. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
It's called Leather
Second guy
Daddy.
from the left with the red pants. That's
Yeah.
Glenn Tipton. He was one of my favorite guitarists.
And the guy
Really?
on the far right, Dave Holland's dead, and he was a pedophile.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying.
Wow. Wow. I
He
think
went
we're
to
going to
jail.
go there, but okay.
Well, he went to jail. Yeah, the things happened. He went to jail.
He was also in that band with
Hojos.
Glenn Fuse.
Hojo, let's get some fried clams.
Look at that.
Dalty.
Morris
Roger
Levy
Dalton.
and Tommy James. What do you think about
Tommy
that? Look how happy Morris Levy is.
Yeah, he owns his
Got your
ass.
nuts between my fingers.
Yeah. He
I'll
just
dang
signed
you
the
out a
contract.
fucking window, you little
You
worm.
stupid
Wow.
moron.
Yeah, he's got Tommy James by the schlong. George
Who are
Harrison.
these people? Yeah.
George Harrison,
Eric Clapton,
Eric Clapton, and Jim Capaldi.
Jack White.
Delaney Bramlett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know who Jim Capaldi was?
Father of Becca Bramlett.
Look at this, Lou. Phil Spector pointing a gun.
Come on.
And I
Who
guess
is
that's
that?
his bodyguard, behind
That's
him,
not
too.
Phil Spector, is it?
That's Phil Spector, yeah. Yep.
It looks. Is that his Jilly? It looks like super.
He had so many wigs. I mean, he chose a different wig every day,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Phil
Photoshopped.
Spector pointing at. No, that's real, dude.
That's because of his wig. That's why.
Let's Scooby-Doo this shit.
Photoshop. Your ass is photoshopped.
Creepy.
Wait, now, actually, no, not all the dolls have like hollowed-out eyes.
Yeah,
that's creepy.
Creepy. Do you think Mick Fleetwood's coked up?
I have to see a large picture.
Yeah,
and John McVie is just drunk. He's just
when
like,
you see the playback on the television, you see his eyes are bugging out of his head, man.
Well, there's live. You ever see him play live too? He does a lot. He's just like his mouth is open, it closes. He's kind of he's like Animal from the Muppet Show. In fact, he patterned his style after Animal of the Muppet Show.
And Stevie Nicks and Lindsay. Well, Lindsay has Stevie has made up with what's his name, with Lindsay, because of the what was Mark, the re-release of Buckingham Nicks
is coming out. Yeah, it's coming out soon, very soon.
Right.
Oh wow.
So it's in her best interest. It's in her best interest to right.
Yeah, that record came out in '74, right?
73, I think.
70. Oh, so it's 52 years old. God dang.
They tried to get it out for the 40th anniversary, and they just couldn't do it.
Yeah, but now it's been in fact, you mentioned that a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
It should be imminent, like very soon. It's coming out.
Do you think they'll get together and tour again without Christine?
No,
I think Buckingham Nicks will do a little thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Those two.
Yeah.
I don't think there won't be a Fleetwood Mac though.
Maybe they get Waddy Wachtel hopefully to play with them, and
Waddy Wachtel?
Waddy Wachtel, yeah.
They'll have a leather vest on again.
Blondie.
Nice man spread.
Showing it, and
now
there's
look
Dee
how
Snider showing everything.
Look how ridiculous Twisted Sister looks like. Who is it? Dee Snider. He goes, let's go. This is why they were getting gobbed on when they were in England.
It's
in
drag.
the 70s. They were getting and you heard the story about what happened when they were in England, right?
Yeah, they got spit on.
No, it's more than that. Somebody. All right, let me put this pleasantly. Somebody took a dump in somebody's hands, and he threw it up on stage, and it was like a steaming, fresh pile of you-know-what thrown up on stage because, I mean, look at these guys, And this was like they were playing in England when punk was happening, I think,
Right. They were supposed to be glammy, but it looks to me it's just bad drag.
But you know what?
It's ridiculous. It looks silly. Yeah.
You know what, though? People hated them so much they talked about them, and it got interest. They didn't have to do that because they were a pretty heavy band early on, but they decided to do it to get people to talk about
whose idea was this?
What was that big
silly. Yeah.
What was the big album they had?
I don't know. I don't know any names of any albums by that.
What's Stay Hungry. Didn't they remaster that? Because that's a shitty sounding record. That's like
that was their bit. But the first album that they put out in England is a really good album. They had some good songs. I'll give them that. Eddie Ojeda, look at him. Oh, with the makeup. Come on.
I think I dated AJ Perro at one point.
But the thing is, so they were playing in England, like at some outdoor festival. Someone threw a steaming, fresh pile of what up onto stage. Like, how much do you have to hate them to do that?
Well, now that's the guy knows his bowel moves. You can't guarantee a fully formed turd. So this had to be a planned incident where there was lots of fiber. Certain things were eaten in order to hurl this.
It was like
fecal projectile.
I wouldn't put anything past any of that.
By the way, disgusting.
Dee Snider said they're getting back together this year. They're going to reform.
Yeah, but I thought J.J. French would never play with them again, or Jay Giles, or what's his name?
J.J. French.
J.J. French.
Money talks sometimes.
AJ Perro. No, AJ Perro was in Quiet Riot. I got my glammy drummers on.
No, that was I know who you're talking about.
Mark, back in your hair band days.
The Jam.
Did you
wear Paul Weller's
20.
Wow. Who
Bruce
wore
Foxen.
makeup? Mark, you were in a band where you wore makeup?
He did.
Me?
Yeah.
No, that was someone else. That was.
What was the name of the band? Spazzy Nickel Pickle?
No, it was the Cherry Nipples.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
I think these guys are about 20 years old, the Jam. At that.
Yeah.
Right?
3-piece.
Who did we lose? I think we lost Rick Buckler, right? He died.
I don't know.
One of them died.
Whoa!
It's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. John looks a little nervous back there. At the he made the He made the bet with Elton John, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He had a #1 hit.
Right. Yep. What was the song?
Whatever Gets You Through the Night.
Whatever gets you
It's
through
all
the
right.
night. Yeah. Yep.
That sounds like an
Crappy-
old Bruce Springsteen song with that cluttered production, doesn't it?
Crappy recording.
Every instrument possible in there.
You can't tell what's going on.
He looks nervous
that?
though.
He does. But he's cool. He looks cool though. He looks cool.
Yep. Look at that Nick Drake cover. Look at that Nick Drake pose. That's Nick Drake against the wall. You know, like great photography, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. His sister was interviewed on NPR the other day.
Really?
Just about. There's a book coming out. Just about her life, his life. Their mother she was a songwriter, a very melancholy, depressed lady. But she wrote these kind of piano, vocal, interesting stuff. But yeah.
Well, 3 brilliant albums out of him.
Yeah.
Mark, would you read that? REO Speed Dealer.
REO Speed Dealer, double clutching, finger fucking. Where'd you get that from?
And they got a cease and desist from REO Speedwagon, obviously.
They were a band? They were a real band?
That's a real band. They were called REO Speed Dealer. Yeah.
Double
And of course,
finger
after
fucking.
the cease and desist, they just called the band Speed Dealer. You know,
I would have called them
which is a great name. It's a great name anyway.
Absolutely, yeah, yep. But
like the REM Speedwagon.
Right. But those guys had no sense of humor, I guess. You know, and they never sold records anyway. You know what I mean? Like REO Speedwagon sold millions and millions of records. REO Speed Dealers sold thousands of records. You know what I mean? Where's the threat, pal? You know?
Yes, yeah, exactly. I know, but it's those. Somebody may slap a double clutch and finger fucking bumper sticker on your car. Now you kind of know what kind of music these guys play by that thing.
You can kind of tell. Look how excited the Runaways are to be with Bobby Plant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who's that on the right?
That's the singer, Cherry. What's her name?
Oh, she's going for it.
Yeah. Look at young Joan Jett.
Yeah, and I think Lita Ford is to the left of Joan Jett. Correct?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's the guy in the back with the mustache? That's Harry. That's Dean Stockwell in the back.
Dean Stockwell.
That's a very unethical man, I think. He's a dealer. That's what he is.
But look at this pose, man. I mean, look at this. Like,
he's smirking.
I can imagine being the Runaways and meeting one of our idols.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Sure.
Wow.
Judging from the hair, it's 79, I think.
Thanks for watching the Music Relish Show.
And I'm watching you.